Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Our today's topic is beneficial questions versus absolutely useless questions or statements. Okay. Inshallah, in today's lesson, we will be learning about how can we differentiate and train our mind to do so. Now, we will begin with the hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hadith is the saying of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "Whoever believes in Allah and the last day should speak what is good or keep silent." In another place, he said, "Allah disliked for you idle talk." Idle talk मतलब जो बेकार की बातें हम कर रहे होते हैं, and asking too many questions about matters that have no benefit. Now, idle talk can actually sometimes lead to gossip, or we can even hurt people's feelings because sometimes we get in the mood and then we start making fun of others. And as far as asking too many questions is concerned, sometimes it can lead to really useless arguments and fights even. So that is why these things are discouraged. However, that does not mean that in our deen we are not supposed to ask questions. In fact, Allah Ta'ala really encourages asking questions that actually lead to beneficial knowledge. What this means is that we should be curious, we should research and ask relevant questions. We should randomly agree with everything people tell us. For example, if I'm telling you, the sky is green today, you shouldn't be like sitting in your laptops and thinking, okay, no, I mean, no, you'll be like, what? The sky is blue. Let me go and check outside. Are you sure? I mean, you're supposed to research and you're supposed to ask questions. So, our deen actually really encourages, Allah Ta'ala wants us to ask questions. And in fact, Allah Ta'ala mentions the people who used to come to the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and ask questions. So, I will be linking this video down below in the description box to watch it about how, the people who actually ask the questions are actually now a part of the Quran and we actually recite them, which is cool. Okay, moving ahead. Kind of questions we should ask when learning about our deen. Now, these are the kind of questions we should be asking. For example, the why questions to strengthen our iman. Now, where is my soul? Why can't I see it? Now, these are the why kind of questions, like the things that are that are keeping us from being a firm believer. So we should be asking these questions to kind of really strengthen our iman, to kind of get to the conclusion of, or the bottom of the things that are really confusing us or bothering us or putting us into doubts. The other kind of questions that we really should be asking are the questions to learn how to practice our deen in the best manner. So these can be the kind of questions that how can I take care of my soul? Where can I learn about it? So we can actually help ourselves grow and learn more. So we need to train our mind to be mindful. Think before speaking. This is very important. We must think before speaking. We shouldn't like just blab whatever we want to say. And focus on how I can improve myself. Like how will this question, how will what I'm saying in this class, or while you're learning Deen from anywhere, how will this help me improve myself? So always think before you speak. Now, to learn this concept further, we understood this really amazing story of the Ashab-e Kahf, the people of the cave. The entire story focuses on how there were a group of people who were very firm believers, and because the king of that time was very mean, so he said that I will execute you if you do not follow me, and if you try to follow one god or whatever your thing is. So they actually ran away and they tried to seek protection in a cave, and Allah Ta'ala protected them and all of those things. However, now, Allah Ta'ala gives the example of people who, instead of focusing on these things, will say, now this is an ayat from the Quran, and it's so amazing how Allah Ta'ala already knew that there would be people like us who would be arguing over really silly things. Now, instead of learning the lesson from the story, Allah Ta'ala says, some will say they were three, their dog was the fourth, while others will say there were five, their dog was the sixth, only guessing blindly, and others will say there were seven and the dog was the eighth. Say, O Prophet, my Lord knows best their exact number. Okay, so do not argue about them except with sure knowledge. Sure knowledge means that except if it's already there in the Quran and Hadith. Like for example, in the Quran, Allah Ta'ala mentions that they slept for 300 years. So that is something we can say that yes, they slept for 300 years. However, since this is not mentioned in the Quran, we should be like saying कि नहीं नहीं इतने लोग थे, मेरे तो ख्याल से इतने लोग थे, उनका पांचवा नो कुत्ता था, something like that. Well, do not, indulge into silly arguments. In fact, try to focus on the lesson and try to focus how we can improve ourselves. What is a lesson we can learn from this amazing story and from every story in the Quran. So then we did this activity where we split into breakout rooms. For you can pause the video over here if you are not in this class, and you can think about two useful and two unuseful questions based on the lesson we just learned. So in the end, I would just like to say, always stay in control of your thoughts, and yeah, train your mind. It's like a mental exercise that we are doing over here to kind of really differentiate and to kind of really think before we talk. Like think, how will this really benefit me? Or even when you're in a class learning Deen, the thing which I'm about to say, is it going to like benefit the entire class? If this question that I'm going to ask, will it benefit the entire class? Will it benefit me? Will it help me increase my knowledge and improve myself? Or is it just going to distract people? Or is it just going to distract me and disturb the teacher's flow? Okay. So all of these things. Okay. Take care. Allah Hafiz.